Well, howdy there, hockey fans. This is your host, ID Jester. Thanks for checking out my video. Once again, looking at our hockey simulation game. Just the last 3 days has come quite a while, quite a variety here. So this is our original, kind of our original setup, and worked pretty good. The problem was obviously trying to figure out where all the players were and such, and figuring out for myself where the different, okay, if we're going to do line one, if we're going to do line two, then I have to try to remember that. And so that was kind of a little bit confusing for me just to run the game and talk about it and commentate and try to keep track of time and everything else. So it was a good start, but then we decided to switch over to the new version yesterday. And this version, obviously, the advantage with this version was obviously that we had the drop down mechanic so we could choose. So when it comes up and says, okay, it's a right defenseman, I only see one right defenseman there, so don't get confused on which line is out there or anything. Obviously, the disadvantage with this is obviously we're going to have to change lines and stuff. So after thinking about it again last night, it got to the point where it's like, it's just too confusing to try and defense, right defense, and then look up there and everything. And so I was thinking, how can I possibly do this? And so we have another new version. I hate to keep doing this for you guys, but as we keep playing and seeing things we like and don't like, just in the manipulation of the text and everything, certain ideas come to me that might work out even better. So we have the new version, dun, 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 hockey version 19. So this is the new updated version, and what this does is it will actually, same thing as the last version in hockey version 18. So you can see here for left defenseman, we have a little drop down menu. Here's our left defenseman, here's our right defenseman, so we can mix and match however we want. When we look at our new version, hello, let's go back to our new version, please. Where's the new one? This one. Why does it keep switching back to this? I don't want that. I want this one. Thank you. All right. So same thing, but instead of having each, a zone for the left defense, a zone for the right defense, and one for the left wing, one for the right wing, and one for the centerman plus the sixth player, what I've done is combined all of those different spots, all of these different spots like this, into a list so that I can minimize this again, so that I can use the same format that I use for a lot of the other random rolls to determine the random player, and it'll actually put the random player in here. So basically this spot is saying choose one of these guys randomly. Just choose one of them randomly and put that guy here. Same thing with down here. I can say this spot here, choose one of these players randomly and put that player there. Then we can have a nice little outline here showing the matchup between the two players and the dice roll. So for me, it's going to be super easy and quick now that I can look at this, and let's just say the puck was over here. We got a 4 for offense, so 4 plus 6, and we got a 4 plus 6, so I can quickly see here, if this was the offensive team, Corey Perry has a 10 and Andy Green has a 10 on defense, so it would be a tie. Of course, we have our tie result over here, just to the side of it. So the matchup is going to be inside this yellow box here. That's going to be the matchup that happens between the two players. And then same thing here. I have this spot basically saying get a random player between these guys and put it here so I know where the puck goes to. Same thing down here. So if Andy Green wins the matchup, it's going to go to Darian Zubris there. So you can see that. So this is if you win, this is who gets the puck. Obviously, we have our charts, we have our goalies, everything else pretty much the way we had it before, but the fact that I've been able to actually put the players inside the actual matchup box and not having to go and, um, okay, 3 plus the left defense is, let's say they're on offense here, so left defense is 3 plus 3 is 6, and then the right wing is defensive 3 plus 2 is 5. So it took a little bit of time to do that. Now it should be a little bit easier and quicker now that I've actually had this. So when I change lines, you can see here if we go to, we'll just go to our third lines here just so we can see. Our third line, our third line, and our third line. If I do random plays here, 3, 2, 1, boom. So Nick Bonio, see, he's on the list here as a centerman, and obviously if he wins the matchup, then the puck is going to result to Matt Beasley. The only reason I need this is basically for if the result is a shot, which is pretty much the only thing that we use to determine where the extra player, who has the actual puck. And the other thing would be for position, so that during a penalty or power kill, if the centerman's not there and he pops up as a result, that's going to cause a loose puck. Or if they end up having a matchup with the centerman that's out, in this case, let's say, Anaheim was on the penalty kill, there is no centerman, so in this case, they automatically lose the matchup against them because there is no centerman out there. So anyways, so that is going to hopefully make things even go that much quicker when we're doing plays here because, this is basically going to determine who has the puck, so I can say, okay, well, if these guys have the puck, they must be on offense. So 3 plus 4 is 7. 4 plus 3 is 7. So I can quickly see that it's going to be a tie. And then, of course, we can go to the tie result box here. All right, so that's kind of the first change there. Second change is actually with the actual alignment of the team. We have the normal, the aggressive, and the passive. Now I've actually switched it so that the power play and penalty kill team has a choice on what they want to do. So power play, you can be aggressive, normal, or passive. And the penalty kill, and this is why I really did it, is because as a penalty kill, you can do ice, aggressive, normal, or passive. So obviously penalty kill ice, if you choose that format, anytime you win the result or you have possession of the puck and you win the matchup, then you are automatically going to ice the puck, send it down to your opponent's defensive zone, and then you're going to give up possession of the puck. So it's an automatic result, but you can only do that. If you want to actually get the result of the play, you can choose aggressive, normal, or passive. So again, with the penalty power play, you got the aggressive, you have the normal, and you have the passive, depending on, if you're trying to score a goal really, really bad, or if you just want to play it normal, or whatever you wanted to do, you have that option now. And so defensively, again, on the penalty kill, you have the ice option, the aggressive, normal, and passive. So if you're on the penalty kill and you're down by a goal and it's late in the third period, you might want to go aggressive to try and get a result as opposed to just icing the puck all the time. So that's up to the player, obviously. So we'll just switch it back to normal. So that's kind of a new thing with that as well. So every time I get a new version here, it seems like, we get a little bit more upgrade, makes it a little bit smoother and faster to play. And that's all good. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I'm certainly not an Excel expert. I would like to be and have more coding and everything, but just by changing certain formats and doing certain things has made it obviously much quicker and easier than it was just a couple days ago. So hopefully we can continue working on this. Another new thing is we actually have shot blocks. So anytime the team blocks a shot, we obviously have a shot total here for shot blocks. We still have the save amount for both of the goalies. We obviously repositioned a few things here. We have the assist box up here, the shot box, dice rolls over here. We have the period and the timing and the visitor boxes. We have our face-off results just like we had before. Now we have a new injury box. So if somebody's going to have an injury, there will be a random result here that'll say check for injury. In that case, it'll tell you which player you're going to be looking at and how long the injury happens. So you can have it anywhere from a shift to a period to a game to a long. So in that case, you would roll on another chart to see how many games this player is going to miss. So that's pretty much the same. We also now have our new penalty box here for each of the different teams. So if New Jersey had somebody in the in the penalty box, we can actually go in here and say, okay, the timing on that penalty was, 14 minutes and 20 seconds. So that way, let's do it this way. There we go. So that way it's easier for us to keep track based on the actual time, who's in the penalty box, when the penalty happened, when it's going to expire. One thing I do need to add on this is how long the penalty is. I guess I could put that in with the player's name. I could just do like a -2 for 2-minute penalty or -5. That's fine. I can do it that way for now. And then, of course, we have our scoring sheet over here and our penalty sheets now. We'll actually keep track of the penalties, what the penalty was, who had it, how long it was, and what team had it. And, of course, for the scoring, we have what period it was, the timing on it, and the goal score with any assists giving out. Of course, we still have our rink over here to keep track of who's got the puck in what zone and stuff. We still have our result tables like normal. We have our random player results here. We have our penalty check result there on the period and the actual time. And we do have our little random, number if we want to determine exact timing of goals or whatever. Probably just for goals. I'm not going to do it just for penalties. It's just, I guess you could if you really, really wanted to, but I think that's pretty much all the changes. I think this format is going to make things so much easier. It only took me about 2 hours this time to transfer everything over to the new sheet because I didn't have to redo all of the data, putting in the data for all the players, because obviously we're just using that from the last time. All right, you go up there. And so what I'll do is just go back to our line ones here. Here we go. I think these guys are in line one. Yep. All right. Zubris, Sajik, and Yager. Yep. Okay, good. And of course, we have a sixth player that you could put out on the ice as well. So that's where that's going to go. Obviously, same thing as before. The only situation I have is because it randomly, this spot here randomly rolls just this area. It won't actually randomly roll the sixth possession at this point yet. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do that because I don't want it rolling this all the time because it'll put none in there. When it randomly rolls, it could just put a none in there. I'm thinking about maybe doing that in that situation where I actually had that in the game originally and I took it out because sometimes you might just have somebody not against somebody else for a matchup. So in that case, um, the puck got loose or whatever, and so let's say Corey Perry, let's say it said none down here. Corey Perry, got the puck. There wasn't anybody around. He was able to do whatever his thing was to successfully do it. I do like the matchups, though, obviously. So I think I just would have to just change this format from go to 21 to 26. So it's just a pretty easy change, and you're going to use that all the time anyways. So I think I'll just leave it the way it is for now, and we'll go from there. All right, so Andy Green's not in the penalty box. Let's take that back out. And we can do a few more plays to see how, oops, that's not what I wanted either. You go there. Thank you. Any other slight changes? I don't think so. I don't think so. So we're starting the second period here. So second period action is about ready to start here. Hopefully it'll go again faster. I'm not gonna keep describing everything like I've been doing because I think it just slows everything down. And a lot of you that have been watching this understand what we're doing. And if you don't, if you haven't watched any of the other videos, you can watch the process of what we're doing here. Matchup hockey. So let's go ahead and do some plays here. So we're going to randomly So it's face-off 6 and face-off 3. So Getzlab versus Zajac here. Higher wins. So Zajac wins it over to the left defenseman. And so it pretty much doesn't matter other than New Jersey has control of the puck. And that's the end of the play there. Or the face-off anyway. So now we'll 3, 2, 1, go. So 9 versus 10. So Cam Fowler wins it over to Dustin Penner. I can see that really easy. 4 plus 5, 9. 5 plus 5. Because obviously they had possession of the puck, so we're using their offensive skill. They did not, so we're going to use their defensive skill. So that is just going to work so great. So Cam Fowler versus Jaromir Jagr. Cam wins it over to Dustin Penner. Obviously, again, this only matters if we're going to be doing a shot. So let's see what happens. So again, defensive players win it. They were in their neutral zone, and we're doing normal. So they got it into the offensive zone, just like that. Again, I'm not going to go over this too much, but basically, I will do it the first time here. If the puck possession team wins it, we're going to be using the top chart. If the team without the puck wins it, then we're going to be using the bottom chart. You're going to look at what zone you're in and then match up your philosophy versus your opponent's philosophy and get a result. Normally, you're going to be playing normal in normal situations, obviously. All right, so that is time. Going off the clock, and we'll finally go. So now we'll be going a little bit faster here now. So 3, 2, 1, go. So offense 5 and 3 is 8 and 8. So it's a tie. Quickly loose puck, and it goes to right wing Visitor. So Visitor keeps control of the puck. Penner and Jagr going at it and ended up with a result. That ended up with the loose puck. And we're going to check the random player. And in this case, Anaheim is the visitors. New Jersey's at home. So they're going to have control of it. But since we didn't read off the chart, no time goes off. We just need a new play here. 3, 2, 1, go. Offense 6 and 1 is 7 and 7. So again, tie. And in this case, it's a play stoppage. So move that out. Move this there. And again, no time went off the clock because we didn't actually read anything off of the chart. The only time you basically make adjustments is when the time goes off, because these are you know, 4, 5, 6 second plays and stuff, loose pucks and stuff. I might change that, I might not. But it just seems to me, yeah, you know what? I will actually do that from now on. I think it'll make the game go by a little bit quicker. You know what? Mm, I don't know. That's a tough decision. If we just have a result, play stoppage, lose pucks. No, I don't think I'm going to take time off for that. So we'll just leave it back at 1920. All right. These players only been on the ice for 40 seconds, and we have a play stoppage. So we'll leave them on the ice. We're just going to try to 3, 2, 1, go. So face-off here, higher wins. So the face-off is going to be 6 versus 3, higher wins, and so Jersey gains possession. 3, 2, 1, go. 8 versus 6, so New Jersey wins it. They are in their defensive zone. They had possession of the puck, so they got it into the neutral zone. And 20 seconds off the clock. Boom. 3, 2, 1, go. 5 and 6. So Anaheim takes possession. They did not have it. Normal in the neutral zone, so they kept it in the neutral zone. And we're down to 18:40. 3, 2, 1, go. 8 versus 7. So Penner beats Zalitsky. They had possession of the puck in the neutral zone, and it stays in the neutral zone. 20. Again, if you're new to this, each 20-second block does not represent the fact that the puck didn't go anywhere in the neutral zone. Okay? What we're doing here is simulating during the 20 seconds, the most important players on the ice had a conflict between one another, and they're matching their skills up. Whoever gets the result, you get a result on what happened on the ice. So in this case, the puck started in the neutral zone, and they kept in the neutral zone. It doesn't mean the puck, might have been taken away by New Jersey, brought in, took a shot, missed, and then Anaheim got control and brought it back up to the neutral zone. Or it might have been they brought it in the neutral zone, New Jersey steals the puck, brings it back in their offensive zone, and Anaheim takes the puck back and brings it back in the neutral zone. So lots of passing, skating, and everything is happening during this time. But the end result, that's what this is just the end result of what happened. All right, so if you're new, I just wanted to make sure people understand that, because people that are new are going to be like, well, you spent 20 seconds and the puck didn't even go, 5 feet? That's crazy. What kind of stupid game do you have? Anyways, here we go. Anaheim has the puck, so 3, 2, 1, go. 7 versus 10, so New Jersey wins it, and they take it into the offensive zone and have an explanation point attack. So Zuber's here with an explanation point attack. So first thing is block. It's a 6, so all stats for blocking are 5 and less. So I can tell you that the shot is not blocked. The shot went to high left. The goalie guessed low left, so it's not a match. So we're going to be using our stats. Travis Zajac has got a 3 plus 5 is 8. And Jonas Hiller is a 5 plus 5 is 10. So he grabs the puck, holds on for the face-off, and he's now made 13 saves. Good for him. He holds the puck because it's time to get out some new lines here, right? Second line, we'll put out the 2s here. Put out the 2s. And New Jersey will counter with their own 2s as well. Actually, you know what? We're going to change it up. We're going to put our third defensive pair out here. Um, no, I think I messed it up a little bit. Let's see. Twos. Yeah, we'll just put out the twos. That's fine. 2, 2, and 2. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I have it all coded in right. This is actually the first time I actually got to play it, so I'm just trying to make sure that I got it coded in right. And we'll just leave our twos out there as well. There we are. All right, so twos versus twos. We have a face-off, so we can look at our face-off people. We have a 1-1-1, and we have a 1-4-2. So Anaheim has the higher stat line, and I'm going to put this on pause for a second because one of my boxes is not working. So just be patient. I'll be right back. All right, we're back, folks. Sorry about that. So let's see what we got here. So face off here in the zone. So 3, 2, 1, go. So higher wins it. So Anaheim gains possession of the puck. Give the puck to them. 3, 2, 1, go. So 5 versus 8. So New Jersey ends up getting it, and they have an offensive zone star for Damian Brunner here. So great quality chance by Brunner. Is it blocked? It is not blocked. The shot went low. Jonas Hiller was thinking row right, so that's not a matchup. So now we need to check out stats. And it went 6 plus 5 is 11 for the goalie. And for Damian Brunner, it was 4 plus 2 is 6. So 10 versus 6, goalie wins it, makes a save, and because you did not get exactly what you needed or one less, there is no rebound, so the goalie could either choose to hold it for a face-off or give it to one of his defensemen, so he will do that. They will gain possession of the puck because they've only been out there for a little bit of time. And we'll switch that. And we have to adjust his shots on goal. He's up to 14 now. All right. So matchup now. Matchup time. 3, 2, 1, go. So it's 6 versus 10. So New Jersey gets it back. Salvador beats up Cogliano. Takes that puck from him. And he has another offensive zone great opportunity for Patrick Elias, star 5. So is the shot blocked? Right wing blocked 2. Yes, the shot is blocked. So the shot is blocked. So that's going to go up to 9. The shot is blocked, and the result actually went to the defensive. That's why I don't like making changes, because every time I do, it re-rolls everything. But if you go back a second, it was like defensive right defenseman or something. So it went over to Anaheim, got possession of the puck. So we'll change that, and time is starting to tick by here in the second period. All right. So 3, 2, 1, go. 6 versus 3. So Cogliano takes Brunner, spins him around, and gets a good result. Defensive zone brought it into the neutral zone. And I can change the time. There we go. It's offensive 7 versus defensive 9. New Jersey wins it. Their puck possession stays in the neutral zone. So much faster when I don't have to explain what I'm doing. Hopefully you guys know what I'm doing by now. So 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that was another play. Bloop. Let's see here. 6 versus, 10 versus 5. New Jersey wins it. They had puck possession in the neutral zone, so they take it in the offensive zone. 40. 1640. 1640 to go. 3, 2, 1, go. So it's 9 versus 6. Oh, this is so much easier. So much easier. I only have to look at these two numbers and this number and this number. Makes it so much easier. 9, 6. If it would happen to be like this, it would have been 7, 8. So, I mean, you can see that so quickly and easily. I do like that so much better. Anyways, New Jersey ends up getting it. They are in their offensive zone. They get a pound sign shot from Mark Fain. Pound sign shot. Is it blocked? It's a 1, so it's definitely blocked. The result is right defenseman then gets a shot, which is a pound shot. So we will give him a shot, but we're going to have to right defenseman. So right defenseman in this case is Mark Fain. He's going to get a 2 shot. Is it blocked? It is not going to be blocked. He's only going to block a 3. The puck went low left. Jonas Hiller was guessing low. So he gets the wrong zone. So we're actually going to be looking at 6 versus 3. So once again, Jonas Hiller steps up with another big save, and this time he will freeze the puck. And we'll get some new lines out there. Put out the third lines. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Bonio. And Silverberg. There we are. All right, so 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So yeah, it doesn't take very long to do it. Neutral puck possession at this point. We have face-off of 2 and a face-off versus 3. So Anaheim has 3, 2, 1, go. Higher wins. So once again, Anaheim takes possession. 3, 2, 1, go. So offense is 9 versus 8. They get it, and they had possession, defensive zone. So they get it into the offensive zone and have a pound. So Sammy Valentin, pound. So a 2. Shot, is it blocked? Left wing, no block. It went low right, but Corey Snyder knew they were shooting low right, grabs it, and holds it on for an automatic save and a face-off. So it's only his 6th shot, but I believe I've messed up a couple times, and actually in the beginning was looking at the wrong goalie and such, so that's probably why he has a lot less shots. In fact, he probably has about 10, so we'll just leave it because of all my mess ups. I'll just add a couple shots on there. So he saves it just because he gets the right zone. It's an automatic save, and we have a neutral zone. So these players, oops, there we go. Only been on the ice for about 20 seconds, right? So another face-off. Anaheim does have the advantage. 3, 2, 1, go. The home was kicked out, which doesn't matter. So re-roll. 3, 2, 1, go. Lower wins. So New Jersey steals that face-off. Good job. And they take possession. Now we have a matchup coming. 3, 2, 1, go. It's 5 versus 4. So Ryder beats out Sammy Valentin there. And they get a result. They had possession of the puck in their defensive zone. They got it up to the neutral zone. 20 more seconds off the clock. I've probably been messing up on the clock as well, because I probably forget to do that every once in a while as well, but we'll see. 3, 2, 1, go. 4 and 3 is 7, 5. I'm sorry, 2 plus 4 is 6, and 4. So New Jersey wins it, and they have a offensive zone explanation point. So Michael Ryder here. Michael Ryder is taking a shot. Is it blocked? Left defenseman, left defense, block of 4. Nope, just outside his range, but Jonas Hiller auto save. 16 saves for him. And once again, Jonas Hiller is keeping Anaheim in the game here. 16 saves. And we're down to 15:40 to go. All right, face-off is 3 versus 2. So Anaheim does have the advantage still. 3, 2, 1, go. Higher wins, so they do get possession of the puck. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, go. That's 9 versus 7, so Anaheim wins it, and they get it into the neutral zone. 3, 2, 1, go. 9 versus 8, they win it again, and this time they get it in the offensive zone with a pound shot. So Matt Beasley here taking a shot. Is it blocked? Left wing, no block. A shot high right. Corey Schneider was guessing low right. So we're actually going to use stats here. Goalie is a 10, and Beasley is a, it was a pound. So it's a 2 versus 1 is 3. So easy save for Corey Schneider here. Give him 11 saves. No problem holding that one. You can kind of tell when just by looking at the dice rolls if it's going to be, if the goalie's got like a 6 and the shot's got a 1, there's no chance. 5 and 2, probably not a very good chance. You can see that goalie automatically has higher stats than most of the actual shooting, so he already has an advantage. So if he usually rolls equal to or higher to the shot, the problem he runs into is obviously when the goalie rolls a 1 or 2 and you roll, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Now, with that said, there are some players that actually, if they can get a star shot, they will get a 6. So they can actually match up pretty well against the goalie stats. Anyways, it was a save, and he got the puck over to New Jersey's defenseman here. And not sure how long these guys have been on the ice. It's probably time to change. So we're going to go back to our ones, and they're going to bring back out their number 1 line. Oops, what's that? Number 1 line, thank you. There we go. And New Jersey will counter. They'll put out their number 1s as well. There we go. One thing I wish is, as I use the players and go down the list, like let's say I put in Michael Ryder and I go to switch it, you notice it starts with Michael Ryder. It doesn't like refresh the page and I have to go back up to the top. So I wish there was a way to have it do that. If anybody knows out there of a way to have it auto do that instead of, highlighting this, and then all I see is the 3rd and the 4th line. So I have to go back like this and click back up to the 1st line. The other problem is when I actually do this, I can't use my scroll on my mouse. You can see I'm using my scroll and it won't let me scroll up or down on it. It'll only go where my mouse goes. So, I mean, if I could just use my scroll button on my mouse, that would even be, more helpful as well. All right, so everybody's bringing back out their number 1 lines, and I probably forgot to do more time. I keep saying I'm going to remember, and one of these days I will. So 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so 8 versus 5, so New Jersey wins it and keeps it in their defensive zone. No movement. 3, 2, 1, go. 9 versus 10. Ryan Genslev with the good defense takes the puck away, and they kept it in the neutral zone. No shot on goal. 3, 2, 1, go. That's 11 offense, 8 defense. Corey Perry beats Danius Zubris. Corey Perry outduels him this time and gets a result of pound for Dustin Penner with the pound. Right defense, is it blocked? Blocked result, yes, it is blocked. And the result is the centerman is going to get a explanation point. So the shot was blocked. So we'll put that in there as a block shot. And the centerman, Ryan Getzlaf, after the shot's blocked, gets it and gets an explanation point. So we'll get the new result here. So 3, 2, 1, go. Left wing, 3. And Zubris is just high enough to get that shot blocked. Just barely. And it results in a play stoppage. So Ryan Getzlaf coming down the slot, season opening, and Zubris puts his stick, deflects it into the stands, and we have us a play stoppage. Now I know these players haven't been on the ice very long, so we're just going to leave them out. 3, 2, 1, go. So face-off is, let's see here, face-off is 3 and 6. So New Jersey has the advantage, higher wins, so New Jersey gets possession of the puck. And now we got the matchup. 3, 2, 1, go. That's 9 versus 10. Ryan Getzlaf again with the great defensive play against Andy Green this time. Gets the puck, and this time they just keep it in the neutral zone again. 13. 3, 2, 1, go. 8 versus 6, so Francis Beauchemin wins it. And the result is in the offensive zone. In this case, it is a Ryan Getzlaf with a great quality star shot. So it's a 4. Is it blocked? Left wing. Zubris with another big block. And again, out of the rink. Shoo. That would have been a pretty good one, because as you can see, Getzlaf here is a 4. So, I mean, he's only 1 down on most of Corey Snyder's stats. He had a good shot. All he had to do is get, a little bit better result than Corey Snyder. It would have been a goal, but nope. That was another shot block. And put that down. All right, so these guys have been out for a couple, so we're gonna switch 2s and 2s. Yeah, we'll just switch them to 2s just to keep things a little easier for me. 2s and 2s. As I mentioned, the deficit is, okay, it starts at whatever player I actually had out there. So you don't actually see the first line. All I see is the second line, right? But that does have an advantage in that I know which player was out there. Oh, I know it was the second line that was out there. So so there is that advantage. I guess, if I could use my scroll on my mouse to move this up and down, that would be a little bit more helpful. Anyways, switching all the 2s out there. We got a neutral zone. We did have a play. I think I didn't do the time. So face-off here is going to be 1-1-1 versus 2-4-1. So Anaheim has the advantage. So 3, 2, 1, go. Lower wins. So New Jersey wins that face-off. 3, 2, 1, go. Face-off, 7 versus 7. So it's a tie. We're going to check for a penalty, and then it results in a loose puck. Penalty results. Visitor. So the visitor penalty is a 5, so he's okay. Home, and he's a 5, so no penalty called on either one of them. And it results in a loose puck. Loose puck goes to left defense visitor. So Anaheim takes possession back, and that is a result. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. If it's a tie, we're going to have a penalty here. So we have 3 and 1 is 4. 4 plus 2. So New Jersey takes the puck back, and they have a result of offensive zone. So they take it back and go all the way in the offensive zone. Right there it is. And that was another play. So time is ticking. I got to remember that. 3, 2, 1, go. Offense 4, defense 4. So this is a tie. So penalty, low stat, penalty, low stat. So in this case, we're going to look at the stats. Offensive 3, defensive 3. So both Winnick and Reed Bocher are going into the penalty box at 12:40. We'll get to the time here in a minute. So it's Reed Bocher, time 12:40, and it randomly rolled. Who was it that was up against Reed? Damn it. I think it was Winnick. I'm pretty sure it was Daniel Winnick. N-I-K. Daniel Winnick. So again, he's going in at 12:40. So they both get called. 12:40. Yep. All right. Probably should just use black for that. And all these as well. There we go. So you have New Jersey, 2 minutes, roughing, Reed, and Anaheim, 2 minutes, roughing, and that is going to be Daniel Winnick. All right. So we're going to have a little 4-on-4. Little 4-on-4 action here. So we're actually going to scroll down to no centerman. And scroll down here for no centerman as well. All right, so that looks good. So we'll make line shifts now here. Put out number 1 defensive team here. And who we're going to use for our offense? We're going to use Getzlav and Teemu Selanne. There we go. Oh, yes, because it will roll none for that. So that's actually good that it will roll that. That's okay. That'll work well. All right. For New Jersey, they will bring out their. You know what? They're going to bring out their third. Let's see, defense. Yeah, they better bring out their number 1 defensive line here. That's fine. And then for offense, they're going to choose Yager. Actually, Yager will be right wing. Let's use Elias there and Yager. That's fine. That's fine. That's who we'll use. Yager, he's up there. Oh, wait. Did I misclick it? I think I did. There we go. All right. So it took me a little bit longer time than normal. Since it's a 4-on-4, we're just going to play normal defense. That was going to be called here in this zone. All right, so face-off is going to be 1-1, 1-3. So Anaheim again with the advantage. So 3, 2, 1, go. Lower wins, though. New Jersey, once again, gets that face-off. And 3, 2, 1, go. So we have offense of 8, defense of 11. Holy crap. So Anaheim gets it, and they keep it in the defensive zone. And time goes by. 3, 2, 1, go. Offense 5, defense 8. So Patrick Elias outduels Teemu Selanne. and they were in their offensive zone, so they get a result of offensive zone. So no setting up. What time was it? Yes, setting up, trying to get a good play here. 3, 2, 1, go. Defense, or offense 10, defense 5. Elias outduels Solani. They get the result, and it is a offensive explanation point. So Yager with the explanation point, 4 attack. So right wing 3, right wing is Teemu Solani. He doesn't block the shot. The shot goes low. Jonas Hiller thought they were going to go well right. So we're going to check stats here. 6 plus 3 is 9 for the goalie. 5 plus 4 is a 9 for Patrick Elliott. So 9 versus 9, it's a save and a rebound. The rebound is going to go to the right wing, who has a quality shot. So Jaromir Jagr, I'm sorry, it was Jagr that was taking the original shot. 4 plus 5 is 9. Goalie is, notice if you would have chose, if it would have been low left or low right or high right, it would have actually been a goal, but he ended up going on the toughest spot to score. So 6 plus 3 is 9. 5 plus 4 on Jagr is 9. Save, rebound goes right back to Jagr, who tries another shot. So we'll get some new stats here and add in 15. That was 16, so he's up to 17 saves. So is the shot blocked left wing 5? Nope. But this time Jonas Hiller makes a great save and freezes the puck. So 2 close-in shots by Jagr. Couldn't put either one of them by Jonas Hiller. 2 great opportunities, though. I mean, if you get shots with 4s, I mean, you got a pretty good chance of scoring. 5s, you got a pretty good chance, and obviously 6, you got a great chance. So 3, 4s, and 5s, are your best. Your 1, 2s, and 3s are not going to do much. Occasionally, you'll get a, like this result here. If I shot with a 2 or 3, that, as long as it didn't get blocked and the goalie didn't automatically save it, that might be a goal, because I'm gaining 4 points on the goalie there. So, in fact, like I mentioned, Jaromir Jagr's shot, if it wouldn't have went low, if it would have went there, or there, that would have been a goal, because he would have had 9, and Jonas Hiller would have had only 8 or 7 if it would have went this way. So it would have been a goal. Unfortunately, he just couldn't tee it up in the right location, and once again, Jonas Hiller gets the big stop. All right, so these guys have been out for a little while here. So that was the end of that play. It's going to take us down to 11:40. So a minute's gone in the power play. So yeah, it's time to change out lines here. Who are we going to choose here? We'll choose Saku Koivu, and let's use Andrew Cogliano. That sounds like a good option. New Jersey's going to counter with their defensive pairs as well. And Zubris and Zajac. There we go. Make sure Reed, Bocher, and make sure I don't choose the people that are in the penalty box. That would be bad. All right, so face-off. Yeah, that's another reason why New Jersey wants to put him out here, because anytime he comes out, they have the advantage in the face-off. All right, so 3, 2, 1, go. So, lower wind. So, did not help this time. Anaheim takes possession of the puck. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Offense 6, defense 7. So, Mark Fane outduels Ben Lovejoy. Not possession, and they end up getting Daniel Zubris with a pound 2, no block, It went high left, so the result is going to be a 4 versus 9. So another save, easy save for Jonas Hiller. He's just going to give it over to his teammate and keep going. Oh, that was a timer. 3, 2, 1, go. 7 versus 6. So Lovejoy outduels Bryce Salvador, and even though he's got a 5 defense, so not many times Ben Lovejoy is going to outplay Bryce Salvador. His offense is only 3, his defense versus 5, but this time the matchup works for Anaheim, and they were in their defensive zone, so they got it in the neutral zone, and more time goes by. Wait a minute, that was 20, okay. So 11, so after this play is resolved, it looks like the penalties will be over. So 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Hampus, so we got 8 versus 9. So Mark Fain takes the puck away, and they have a ticket back into the offensive zone, and that's going to drag us down to 11. Oops, I forgot to actually change the minute there when I went down. So 10:40 with penalties, we're at 12:40. So penalties are over, right? And bring this back up and get rid of that. Again, I could just leave the time on there. It's not going to matter. And I didn't want to confuse anybody. All right, so penalties are over. So we can bring back in Getzlav. And let's see here. We'll bring in Elias there because he's not actually on the ice. Travis Zajic's already there. So, all right. 3, 2, 1, go. So offense 9, defense. Yeah, this is going to work so much better. Just being able to zoop, zoop, zoop. 5, New Jersey wins it in their offensive zone, so it's a pound for Bryce Salvador's a 1, right defense, blocks the shot, and it goes to right wing, who has a explanation point. So shot blocked, and Zajac is going to get a explanation point, so a 3. So I've got to roll for some new things, and so we'll change the shot block to 11. And 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So he's a 3, left wing 2. Saku Koivu does block it, and it goes to defensive left wing. So another block, and it goes over to the defensive left wing. So good quality scoring chances there. New Jersey gets stymied once again. If you're a New Jersey fan, you're probably upset with all these results. You had some good chances too. So 3, 2, 1, go. Offense 4, defense 9. So New Jersey takes it immediately back, and they have Travis Zajac with a high quality chance. This is going to be a 4. There is no block. He's shooting it low right, so it's going to this zone here. And we're going to check out the results. So it's 5 plus 1 for the goalies is 6. Zajac is a 4 plus a 1 is a 5. So 5 to 6 goalie gets it, but it's close enough to make a rebound here. And in this case, the rebound goes to the defensive left defenseman. So another big save, and Ben Lovejoy picks that rebound up and starts skating out of the zone. So another save by Jonas Hiller here. And puck goes over to them. And we're going to trade out lines here. 3. Let's see here. Pinner hasn't been on the ice in a while. Getzlaf just came out after the penalty was over, but it's probably time for him to sit down for a minute. And we'll bring out Suffelberg. We haven't had him out in a while. 3. And bring out Boucher. Actually, we'll go with line 3. Thank you. And line 3. Ryder. There we go. Excellent. All right. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, go. So it's 4 versus 6. So New Jersey gets the puck back. Did not have possession. Oh, another good quality shot by Reed Boucher, who's got a 3. Left wing is not going to block it. It's 6 plus 5, and the shot only went to 1. So an easy save. I can see that very quickly at this point. Hopefully you guys can as well. And he's just going to give it to his teammates. Take puck possession back because they just came out. So 3, 2, 1, go. 6 and 3, 4, 5. So Anaheim wins possession and they keep it in the neutral zone, which doesn't help them at all. So 3, 2, 1, go. Actually, hang on. And I missed it the last time, so I'm gonna give it a double time. All right, so 3, 2, 1, go. Offense 6, defense 7. New Jersey takes it right back and has an explanation point. So Jonathan Morel, only a 1. So he's going to need a really good result, dice roll. So it's probably not going to be a goal. Shot block, right defense, nope. Low, and Jonas Hiller guessed low anyway. So even if they had a 1 and a 6, it wouldn't have mattered. Jonas Hiller was covering that zone of the net, and it gets an automatic save. So New Jersey's all over Anaheim here in the second period. It's been all New Jersey mostly. Shots on goal, quality shots. We have a thing, loose puck, or a face-off. We have face-off is, let's see, 3 versus 2. So Anaheim has advantage. 3, 2, 1, go. Home team is kicked out. 3, 2, 1, go. Higher wins, so Anaheim gets possession of the puck. New Jersey doesn't even mind that because as long as they take the puck right back, they should end up getting a pretty good scoring chance. 3, 2, 1, go. Offense 9-6, so Anaheim wins it, and they had puck possession, so they actually take it all the way in the offensive zone and have a pound sign. So Jacob Suffelberg here, pound 2, is the shot blocked, right defense, and he just blocked it. So the puck ends up going over to defensive centerman with the block. So New Jersey there with only their 9th block of the game so far. And again, got to remember to do the time. 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, go. Offense 3, defense 4. Anaheim gets a puck right back and keeps it in the neutral zone. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 versus 6, so it's a tie. Check for penalties. Penalties. And it's a play stoppage. So no penalties. Visitor 1, he's got a 5. Penalty 4, he actually has a penalty 4, but it was a 4, so he's okay. So no penalties, but there's a play stoppage and getting new lines out there. So that was their 3rd defense. They'll bring out their number 1s again. And then they'll bring out their 2nd defensive alignment there. Right? Yep. Okay. New Jersey going to bring out their 2nd defensive line. And they're going to bring out their 4th line offense. There we go. All right. So, what do we have? Face-off coming. Face-off is going to be 2-2, and Anaheim has the advantage. So, 3-2-2-2-3-2-1, go. And they win possession, and it's going to be 3-2-1, go. 9 versus 7, so it's going to be a win. And they have a pound. So Winnick again with the pound 1. Is it blocked? Left defense. He does block it. The result is a play stoppage. So another block. And by New Jersey, who's playing a pretty good defensive, offensive period here. I don't think they've let but 2 shots on goal this whole period. 3-2-1, go. Higher wins it, so Anaheim gets the puck right back. 3-2-1, go. 5 versus 8, so New Jersey takes it and keeps it in the neutral zone. And I probably messed that up again. Keep missing the time. I need to put that somewhere. Somewhere. Maybe I should put the timer over here so when I move the puck, it reminds me to move the time. Sorry about that, guys. Probably doing more plays than I should be. So 3-2-1, go. 8 versus 8, so it's a tie. It's a loose puck. Loose puck goes to home right defense, so they keep possession. No time. 3-2-1, go. 6 versus 9. Anaheim gets the puck back, and they get an explanation point. So Boscheman left defense with the block, and it results in a play stoppage. So another block by Bryce Salvatore. Play stoppage. It's been a few plays, so I'm just going to, and in this case, Anaheim's going to bring out their 4th line because they haven't had much ice time here. The other players are a little winded. And Anaheim's going to counter with line 2, I think. There we go. All right. Face off, 1-1-1, 1-5-1. So, 3-2-1, go. Higher wins it, so New Jersey gets it. Or, I'm sorry, Anaheim gets it. 3-2-1, go. 7 versus 6, so they win it, and they get a pound. Kyle Palmieri here with a pound shot. It's right wing. Does he block it? He does not. Shot goes high left. Goalie was thinking low, so we're going to check results here. So it went high left. 6 plus 2 is 7. Ooh, this could be good. 5 plus, it was a pound. 1. Oh, Daniel Brunner with a 1, so he's got a 6. So goalie has a 7, 6 for the shot. If it would have been anything but a pound, Daniel Brunner would have put that in the net. But unfortunately, he doesn't. I'm sorry, it was not. It was Kyle Palmieri that shot it. That's right, and it was a pound. So it was 2 plus 5 is 7. Goalie has 6 plus 2 is 8. Right. Okay. So close. Again, but it results in a rebound. Rebound goes to the right wing, who Teemu Selanne has a star. So it was a save and a rebound. It went over to Selanne. Selanne has a shot here. I got to get a new result. So 3-2-1, go. No block. It went high. I'm sorry, low right. He was thinking low, so it's 5 plus 1 is a 6 for the goalie. 4 plus 4 for Teemu Selanne. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a goal, rebound goal by Teemu Selanne here at 8:37 of the second period. 8:37. We have, oops. The original shot was taken by Kyle Palmieri, and then the rebound went to Selanne. So I'll have to remember that when we're doing Um, so Teemu Solani's first of the year. Palmieri, oops, and so that we know he got the first assist because he was doing the original shot that was almost a goal. So and then the rebound went to Solani, put it in. So the other one is going to be right defense. We'll do Hampus Lindholm. All right, so there we go. And now the visitors are back on top 2-1. And after all New Jersey was doing and dominated this first period, and so that was the end of that play. We'll mark off the time. Here we go. Neutral zone face-off. These players actually just changed lines too, so we're just going to keep everybody back out there. So 3, 2, 1, go. So higher wins. So Anaheim wins the face-off. 3, 2, 1, go. 5 versus 9. So New Jersey takes it back and takes it in the offensive zone. Reed Boucher has a pound, so it's a 1. And is it blocked? Left wing blocked? No. Low left. So goalie has a 9. Shot is a 4. So it's a save and a rebound. Oops. 23. Save and a rebound, and he'll just go ahead and give it to his defenseman since we just changed the lines. 3, 2, 1, go. Offense 5, defense 6, so New Jersey takes it right back. And they keep it in the offensive zone. And time. I keep forgetting the time. Probably this period should be about over. I keep missing the time. 3, 2, 1, go. 8 versus 7. So New Jersey wins it in their offensive zone. So they have a Andy Green with the star. So it's a 3. Shots not blocked. Results are going to be 8 for the goalie and 4, only 4 for the shot. So this time he'll save and hold. He didn't like the fact that two shots in a row. So I'll hold him. Get some fresh legs out there, right? All right. 2. And bring out the number 1 line. That was the 4th line that scored 2, guys. What do you think of that? Then New Jersey's going to counter with their. Going to bring out the 3rd line there. There we go. All right, so we have a face-off in that zone there. Let's see, face-offs are 3-2-2. So Anaheim has the advantage. 3, 2, 1, go. Lower wins it, so New Jersey gets possession. 3, 2, 1, go. 7 versus 5, so they win it in the offensive zone. So they have a pound. Ryan Clough, pound. It's not blocked. It went high left. So 5 plus 6 is 11. The shot's only a 5, so another easy save for Jonas Hiller, and he'll just give it to his defenseman. Oops, let's bring that over there. 7. All right, so what I think I'm going to do is bring this episode to a close because it's been pretty long. And let me know what you guys think. All right, see you later. Bye.